Peace, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha. If this is your first time tuning in, let me get in focus. If this is your first time tuning in, and on this channel, we do all things bookish vlogs, hauls, book hauls, a little bit of book reviews, I don't want to say reviews, a little bit of book discussions. Let's discuss it. So yeah, if you're interested in things of that nature, please feel free to follow along by subscribing and hitting the bell icon, all those wonderful things. So this is going to be the start of a reading vlog, day one. I hope that you caught my what I read in December, which would have been the video prior to this. If not, of course, I'll have it linked down below. So listen, today we're going to be doing some reading and hopefully some other things as the week goes, but I am finishing up The Hobbit. Almost done with The Hobbit. We are more than 50% complete. So close. I'm over the 200-page mark, well over 200-page mark. And then I am jumping into the Ring Shout, not The Ring Shout, just Ring Shout. I've been waiting to read this. Yeah, I don't even know. I've been waiting so long to read this. So yeah, we're going to start this one, and well, we're a couple of pages in. But first, I do want to finish this. I do want to complete this before I go deep into this. That's just the way my brain works. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
I'm definitely in my matcha season era. I do love chai. I love all teas. I love all kinds of teas. But today I'm going to make a little matcha tea. Maybe iced. Peace, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of this reading vlog. So, updates. The Hobbit has been going great. The Hobbit is pretty much done. I think I have like 10 pages left. I really could have finished it, but like I legit was so eager. My dog is whining for some reason. I don't know. Zolani, what's the problem? What's the problem? So I was so eager to start Ring Shout, and I started it. I'm like 25% in on it, which I really did not expect to be that far in on it. And no, let me stop lying. I knew I was gonna read it fast. But I started reading it kind of late last night. We just talk about The Hobbit. I know that these books, this is like a classic fantasy. I understand that. I accept that. I love that about The Hobbit. The book is like a blueprint for how to build a world, and even further, even further into how to build a world, but how to add in as you go. Like a lot of times when I'm reading fantasy and they start adding in a whole lot of stuff, I kind of like get confused, and y'all know the vibes. If you read fantasy, I don't have to explain that to you. You know what I'm saying. J.R.R. Tolkien did that so well. I'm excited to jump into the first Lord of the Rings books, which should be the Fellowship of the Rings. I already have it on deck. I'm ready. As soon as I finish these 10 pages, I might give myself a couple of weeks to read a little more, some other things. I'll see how I feel. I definitely read via or read based on my mood, on what I feel like reading. So I'm not going to TBR kind of thing. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it right now, but it's going to happen. It's the storytelling, the prose. Like, if you have not read The Hobbit, and it may sound kind of like, it may kind of feel like a childish read to you, but no, the way it's written is not childish. Let me just read this one part where Elrond is introduced and Rivendell is being brought into the book. Hold on. Now, I'm not going to go super deep into it because y'all are probably not here for that. But listen, I'll just do this because I have it tabbed and I have it like, oh my God, this description. And Elrond, the master of the house, was their chief. He was noble and as fair in the face as an elf lord, as strong as a warrior, as wise as a wizard, as a king of dwarves, and as kind as summer. He comes into many tales, but his part in the story of Bilbo's great adventure is only a small one, though important, as you may well see, if we ever get to the end of it. His house was perfect, whether you liked food or sleep or work or storytelling or singing or just sitting and thinking, or a pleasant mixture of them all. Evil things did not come into that valley. How good is that? Listen, so good. So, well, to me, so good. So, anyway, I have a few errands to run. I was gonna hit TJ Maxx today because I saw they had some really nice other people's videos. I saw that they had some really nice classic editions. Like I have a Jane Eyre. I've read Jane Eyre, but they have this really pretty edition of it that I'm like, do I want that? Do I want that? But I don't know. I might check them out and see. I might not. We have a couple errands to run, starting with the post office. We're going to go do that. And then we'll see where the wind carries us. All right, let's go.
And you have no idea what you are talking about. Oh, Kelsier said lightly. Tell me, what has your rebellion accomplished during its 1,000-year struggle? Where are your successes and your victories? The massacre of Tougier 3 centuries ago, where 7,000 Scar rebels were slaughtered? The occasional raid of a traveling canal boat? Or the kidnapping of a minor noble official? Eden flushed. That's the best we can manage with the people we have. Don't blame my men for their failures. Blame the rest of the Scar. We can't ever get them to...
That is done. Now my dilemma is, Do I go home and jump back in my books, or do I take a little drive and see what's up with TJ Maxx and their bookish things? What are we thinking? I haven't been out and about in a while, so I'm thinking go check it out, see what they have going. I don't necessarily gotta buy anything, you know.
He said. Well, you've already paid us, Kelsier said. So it's a little late to back out now. But we'll get you that army, Eden. The men in this room are the most capable, most clever, and most skilled allomancers in the...
All right, y'all. Coming in to close this reading vlog out. It's been a great reading vlog. I'll just start with that. It's been pretty... Make sure I'm in focus. I was saying it's been a great reading vlog. Definitely enjoyed the two books, both the books that I was able to finish over the last couple of days with The Hobbit. Yeah, again, highly recommend The Hobbit. This is, if you love fantasy, you really cannot go wrong with The Hobbit. In hindsight, is why I have put off reading The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings for so long, because the movies are so long. So I figured that the books were extremely long, but boy, was I wrong. This was a very quick and very entertaining read. I enjoyed myself. I'm familiar with the Hobbit movies. Like The Battle of the Five Armies is probably one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Like visually, the movie just gives you everything you need. The storyline is perfect. Like, yes. When reading the book, I was really surprised at how short that particular section of the book was. You know, it feels like this by itself could be the Battle of the Five Armies, but it's all just like right in here. If you enjoy fantasy, if you enjoy really good storytelling, if you enjoy lovable characters, I definitely recommend you reading The Hobbit. I don't know. The second book I read, I'm not sure if I got any footage because we've been having like really rainy, cloudy days and I didn't have great lighting, so I'm not sure if I got any usable footage, but this book here. And if you're looking at this cover and you're like, is that what I think it is? Yes, it's what you think it is. It's definitely what you think it is. If you are not familiar with Ring Shout, please get familiar with Ring Shout. Written by P. Jelly Clark. Yeah. Yeah. I want to read this again immediately. Like, I need to read this again before the year's up. I annotated the heck out of this book. So you might be asking, girl, what is the book even about? Basically, these guys here, and if you get this, what this is, I don't know how if YouTube is gonna like punish me for saying KKK, but this is definitely the hood of the KK and K. And in the book, it's kind of like a separation. So without being separated, if you hear me out. Essentially in Ring Shout, we are following our heroine. Her name is Maurice, and she is a member, or kind of like the lead member of this very badass group of characters who fight monsters, and the monsters are clan. Now the clan is separated into two different categories because one part of the clan is more human and the other part is strictly monster. Like they are literally like monsters, and only certain people within the book have the ability of sight to see these monsters, and Maurice and her crew can see the monsters within the monsters, if you will. Now Maurice has certain abilities that she has been given from the root workers, from the ancestors, from actual like haints, or aka ghosts, if you know, however you want to phrase it. They are a part of another realm. These aunties are a part of another realm. So whenever she invokes the power of her sword, she has these visions. So just to give you an idea of what I mean when I say she's getting these visions, whenever she summons the sword to come to her, I read a little part of it. The flat, leaf-shaped blade it leaves behind is almost half my height, with designs cut into dark iron. Visions dance in my head as they always do when the sword comes. A man pounding out silver with raw cut-up feet in a mine in Peru. A woman screaming and pushing out burnt blood in the bowels of a slave ship. A boy wading to his chest in a rice field in the Carolinas. And then there's the girl, always her, sitting in a dark place, shaking all over, wide eyes staring up at me with fright. That fear is powerful and strong, like a black lake threatening to anoint me into a terrible baptism. So that is just an idea of what she sees as the sword is coming to her. So one of the things that I took from this book is how the magic works in this world. So the hate that the clan, and when I say clan here, I'm talking about both sides of the clan, put them together. So all three Ks. What their power, the root source of their power is hate. So if you read this and you're not using your sight here, okay, hear me out. If you're not using your sight, you will probably think, well, the group that is fighting the clan is also using hate, but they're using more than hate. They're using a power that Black people possess, where we fight almost out of necessity instead of out of, I hate these people or this person. It's not coming from a place of hate. It's coming from a place of protection. I don't want to be giving away the book, but if you are watching this and you have not read this book, please read this book. Please pick this book up and read it. I mean, I don't know what's going to top this book in 2026 for me. I really don't. So those are the two books I read in this week's reading vlog. Thank you all so much for coming along if you watched the entire vlog. And yeah, if you read either one of these, feel free to drop down in the comments and let me know what you thought of one or the other, both of them, whichever one you have read, all the good things. If you haven't read either one of these books and you still want to comment, of course, as always, feel free to drop either this emoji or that emoji or whatever you would like to drop in the comments. Just interact with me, please. So yeah, let me stop rambling and get up out of here. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace. Oh, she's stuck. There she goes. I love this book so much. I love this book.